A fantastic day for capitalism.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Wonderlands Legendary Guide. Today we're going to be covering Last Gasp, one of the best wards in the entire game. Essentially, this is the second coming of the Rough Rider shield from the previous Borderlands titles. The red flavor text reads, "Once more unto the breach." And what's amazing about this particular ward is it benefits you so much once your ward is depleted. You get 25% increased fire rate, 20% increased reload speed, and you regenerate ammo constantly for your weapon, which makes your magazine size effectively a lot larger. And then of course on top of that you can have extra tertiary stats. How we're going to go ahead and farm this is we're going to start here in the overworld. I'm sure you guys know this already, but if you simply press M and then go to world map down here, you can simply go to anywhere in the game without having to run to it in the overworld. We're going to be heading down to the Shattered Grave Barrow, and then once we're inside of there, we're going to be heading to the one fast travel point we have, which is going to be the Grave Nave. Now initially this is going to take a little bit of time to get to where you need to go to actually farm out this ward, but once you get there in the first place, you'll never have to run back again. So essentially you get here, you run towards the Grave Nave, you see this purple thing, just run towards it, and then once you're here, you essentially just run through the crypt. There's going to be a bunch of different skeletons down here, but they're really not that big of a deal. You can stop and kill them if you would like for some myth rank. I personally don't tend to bother with them, but at the very end of the crypt here, you're going to find the vending machines, and this is where we are going to find the Zomboss, one of the more memorable characters from the story in my own personal opinion. Drop down inside, take on the Zomboss, kill Zomboss, and there you have it. That is where you can farm the ward. It's not going to be a 100% drop rate by any stretch of the imagination. It's going to take a little bit of farming, but that's okay, because all you have to do is save and quit, reboot up your game, and then you'll be placed right next to those vending machines, ready to take on the Zomboss once again. It's very quick, very simple. You can in fact get this ward from other sources in the game, but it has an increased chance to drop from the Zomboss, making this the best location in the game to go if you want to farm out this one particular ward, which of course is fantastic if you are a class that benefits from having your shield be down. For example, my main character here is a Graveborn and a Spell Shot. By building down in the Spell Shot a little bit, I get the talent Glass Cannon, where I no longer automatically recharge my ward, but I gain 30% increased spell damage. So I don't want to have my ward up. I want to run around and have that constant 30% increased spell damage, and then on top of that, all the other benefits of the ward itself, which gives me 25% increased fire rate, 20% increased reload speed, and then of course regenerating ammo while the ward is depleted. That is fantastic. It is so good. Then on top of that, you can get a bunch of extra things. Here are going to be a couple of different Last Gasps I got personally. Some of them are going to have a chance to absorb bullets as ammo. Some of them are going to give you increases to your maximum health and damage resistance. Other ones like this one right here, which is not good at all, is going to give you increased ward regeneration rate. This one is going to give you minus 10% maximum health, but 40% increased ward capacity. Also not good, considering we want our ward to be down virtually all the time. And then we have this one over here, which is going to be enchanted. Always nice to have an enchant. And then 15% chance to reflect bullets and arrows while warded. Not the best thing there, considering our ward is always going to be down, but the enchantment's nice, I suppose. So chances are when you get this ward, your first try is not going to be the perfect one, but the Zomboss is incredibly easy to kill. It takes virtually no time at all, and also you have a pretty good chance of getting other legendaries, because most legendaries in this game have a chance to drop from virtually any suitable loot source, and the Zomboss of course is a loot source. So while farming for this ward, I got tons of legendary melee weapons, a couple legendary shotguns, a whole bunch of stuff honestly. So it's one of the more easy farms to do in the entire game. The annoying part is getting there to begin with, but once you actually get there, all you gotta do is save and exit, and you're right next to the vending machines every single time. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. You essentially now have the Tiny Tina's Wonderlands equivalent of the Rough Rider, which is very good for certain classes in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all for me here today. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, hook this video up with a like, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.